As far as the eye could see, there was nothing, not even a roaming buffalo. So nothing much ever happened.
There's not a thing for miles and miles. There's not a thing to see. There's not a single soul in sight, except for the likes of me. Rancher Hicks, that's me.
I think I'll drive into town and see what's happening, said Ranger Hicks. Want to ride along, Elna? He asked his wife. No, I've got to dig potatoes, said Elna. So Rancher Hicks climbed into his truck and drove 84 miles to the town of Sleepy Gulch. He stopped at the post office to look at the new wanted posters, but they were the same ones that were there 12 years ago.
It's 84 miles to Sleepy Gulch, I'm lonesome for some you. So drive my trusty truck to town, I've got nothing to lose. 84 miles to Sleepy Gulch, I'd say that's quite a few. So come on truck, don't let me down, take me into town. Meanwhile, back at the ranch,
The cat had just had kittens in Elna's sewing basket when the phone rang.
ring. Hello, Miss Elna Hicks. Yes.
Mrs. Hicks is messed up here.
Oh, we messed the computer up? Okay. Well, we can.
There we go. All right.
Here we're turning in the phone rings. Ring. Hello, Miss Elna Hicks.
Yes.
Congratulations, you just won a brand new wall-to-wall frost-free refrigerator.
Why, I never, exclaimed Elna.
Meanwhile, back in Sleepy Gulch.
Rancher Hicks strolled on over to the barber shop for a whisker trim and to hear the latest gossip. So what's new, Bob? Asked Rancher Hicks. Well, back in the spring of '49, we had a rainstorm you wouldn't believe. Why, it rained for pretty near a whole 5 minutes. Folks thought it'd never stop. Nothing much been happening since.
Nothing much is going on in a town called Sleepy Gulch. Maybe that's why they call it Sleepy Gulch. So when you ask a neighbor, hey, what's new? He's sure to answer back to you. Nothing much is going on today. Oh. Meanwhile, back at the ranch,
The dog had just had puppies when the postman came up the drive with a special delivery. Elna opened it. It was her great Aunt Edith's will. It said, "My dear Elna, I am leaving you my entire estate, which is worth a bundle. Your loving great Aunt Edith. P.S. Enclosed is a winning lottery ticket. I didn't have time to cash it in." So Elna cashed in the lottery ticket and put new siding on the house. Then she added a new wing for the wall-to-wall refrigerator and a new den for all the puppies and kitties.
my luck has changed after all these years out on the range. Now I'm rich, I'm a riding high, higher than the old blue sky. Now that I am rich, yes sir, I'm a rich with money I can spend. And I've got money, I've got so much I can lend. 'Cause I'm a richin', yes I'm a richin'. Meanwhile, back in Sleepy Gulch,
Rancher Hicks moseyed on over to Millie's Mildew luncheonette. What's on the menu for today, Millie? Well, we got potatoes mashed and potatoes fried, potatoes boiled and potatoes baked, potatoes roasted and potatoes stewed, potatoes scalloped, potatoes steamed, and one egg. Sounds great, said Rancher Hicks. I'll have one of each and a side order of fries.
Once you're sure to get potatoes, potatoes, potatoes you bet. Now some are mashed and some are fried, some are roasted and fried, some are boiled or baked or stewed. Hope you don't think that I am rude, but I'll just take some fries and one of the rest of them. This tastes delicious. Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
After all the pigs had had piglets, Elma finally started to dig potatoes. She struck oil. The oilmen came and gave her lots of money. They started 8 new oil wells and an oil refinery that day. Elma took the money and had a very stylish sty built for all the pigs and piglets.
Nothing much is going on in Sleepy Gulch.
Rancher Hicks headed on over to the general store to check out the checker game. Howdy, boys. What's new? Well, Barney here just got a king, and it only took him 2 weeks, said Kurt. And I just jumped 2 of Kurt's men in a little over 2 hours, said Barney. Wow, what a game, said Rancher Hicks. I can't wait to tell Elma.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
All the cows had calves when a silver limo swung into the driveway. Out jumped a Hollywood movie producer and his hairdresser.
Hooray for Hollywood.
The movie producer said, Elna Hicks, I'm going to make you a movie star. So Elna went on a diet and lost 20 pounds. The hairdresser dyed her hair blonde and painted her lips red. The movie producer gave her a script, a bikini, and a large stack of dollar bills. So Elna had a glamorous cow palace built for all the cows and calves, and she studied her script.
Now Elma Hicks is a movie star. She's rich and famous and near and far. She won the lotto, dug a hole, and poured oil a gushing gold. Meanwhile, back in Sleepy Gulch.
Rancher Hicks started to cross Main Street when he saw it. Amazing, he found. Folks ran to see it. Incredible, they said. A crowd gathered. This is big news, really big, said the newspaper editor. We better wake up the mayor, said the sheriff. The mayor came. Well, I've never seen anything like it, said the mayor, so he declared it a town holiday. The whole town watched it for hours and hours until finally a turtle crossed Main Street.
And meanwhile, back in the ranch, okay?
All the horses had colts when the president's helicopter landed at Elma's yard.
Elma Hicks, you've got the finest horses west of Washington. I'm making you a diplomat. Please deliver 2 of your finest horses to the Queen of England.
The president paid Elma for the horses, gave her a diplomat's diploma, and an autographed picture of himself.
And don't forget to vote for me.
Elma took the money and had a very stately stable built for all the horses and colts.
The president landed Elma's yard to make her diplomat. He said, call the Queen, you'll think she's king. He gave her his autograph. A photograph with a big fat grin. A reminder to vote for him. Meanwhile, back in Sleepy Gulch.
The sun began to sink slowly in the west. Rancher Hicks felt bad that Elna had missed all the excitement in town, so he stopped and bought her a box of Cracker Jacks. This will make her day, he said. Then he climbed into his truck and drove 84 miles back to the ranch.
Rancher Hicks felt real bad 'cause Elna missed the fun. So he bought her a box of Cracker Jacks, Elna's favorite one. With a big surprise inside that he bought with pride, he headed for the ranch. Come on, truck, we're burning daylight.
Elna met Rancher Hicks down by the mailbox. He gave her the box of Cracker Jacks and told her about all the excitement. Shoot, I miss everything, said Elna. Then Rancher Hicks turned around. What the heck?
Rancher Hicks was the one surprised. He couldn't get over what he saw with his eyes, where nothing ever happened on the lone prairie. And had
Meanwhile, Elna opened her box of Cracker Jacks, and inside she found a real diamond ring.
changed.